good, y'all, man? We got my boy 3C Film. You know what I'm saying? We got, I got the mic right. That's why I got to do like this. You feel me, man? But yeah, we got the Flash, man. Tease, Robin. You know, it's my boy Robin Hood and shit. You know what I'm saying? Got Tomorrow World War 2. That movie was good. So Tomorrow World War was good, though. I ain't gonna lie. I saw it on Amazon Prime. That was a good ass movie, though. I ain't gonna lie. It was some weird shit, but it was good, though. You know what I mean? But people think different. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have people that like that. You're gonna have people like that. Y'all gonna have people in any movie you watch. They gonna be saying it's ass or shit like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, other people that say it's good too. You know, but I fuck with that movie though. No cat. We got Ant-Man 3 update. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't hear too much about Ant-Man. Ant-Man is on the quiet mode. Just like Doctor Strange 2. Just like Sheen, you know what I'm saying, or Shane, what that movie coming out this, September or some shit like that. That they quiet too, somewhat they quiet. But yeah. But and I think we got more news too. But yeah, leave a like, man. So my channel hit the day of news, man. And yeah, straight to the news, man. You know me, I like news. I like teasers too. I like teasers, I like links, I like everything. You know what I mean? No cap. But straight to the video, let's get it.
Alright, I'm going to take full credit for this. I definitely manifested the Robin news we're going to talk about today, because yesterday, when I was at my local comic book store, I decided to pick up this bad boy, and then today, we got ourselves some Robin news.
1 to 6 scale limited edition. That's limited, so you know that bit. Limited, but you know what limited, oh yeah, the end number, what was that, 13, something like that, the number? Oh, that's the number, I think. But you know, limited means, that shit runs out and that's it. They ain't getting no more. So, shit, you gotta hurry up and get them motherfuckers.
Wasn't gonna unbox in the video, but now I have to.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
This is kind of huge for me. I've always wanted a Robin statue, specifically Dick Grayson, and since Robin is my favorite DC character, gotta get the base. Oh, look at this craftsmanship right here. The only downside to wanting a Dick Grayson Robin statue, the boy's always gotta have his legs showing. Look at them calf muscles. Hey, how you get that muscle? Oh my God, where is his head? Well, I got your head right here, Mr. Grayson. There you go. Ooh, pop that sucker on. Okay. Look at that thing. Let me get this out the way. Does it look good?
Oh yeah, bad. Okay,
let's go on to the movie news. Some of the movie news we're going to be discussing here today on SciFlick. I'm going to be completely honest with you. This is going to be almost an exclusively superhero episode because we just got so many movie news updates on different upcoming superhero movies. Talking about another villain coming into Ant-Man 3. The villain.
I saw that too. I saw it on my notification. It said Ant-Man got a new villain. They're like on recommended. It was like Common Cast. Common Cast be going crazy on news, but he be talking about Ant-Man, Spider-Man, all the things you want to talk about. Go to his channel. Like he be going crazy on news. I ain't gonna lie. But he said about I think the new villain, or not new villain, but like the old villain coming back, like that what's it called, Yellow Jackman, something like that, coming back to Ant-Man 3. So yeah, that's dope though. I ain't gonna lie. Because he really didn't die though. A lot of people did. I thought he died, but he really didn't though. He just shrunk up, like them, but he stayed that size. So it's like, you know what I mean? So yeah.
They're gonna be part of Dwayne Johnson's Black Adam. We got plot details on the background, who the villain is there. Really? If you just want to know what villain is coming to a superhero movie near you, this is the SciFlick for you. But I still got other movie news stories here to deal with you guys, so be sure to leave your opinions down below on what you think of today's stories. Don't you go hating on my Robin statue, alright? Don't make me come out in an outfit like that and show off my smooth legs. They ain't smooth. Jumping from there, one of the first movie news stories I wanted to dive into here today is just the unbelievable fact that we're gonna live in a world where it's gonna be a real reality that the live-action Barbie movie live in a world where it's gonna be a real reality that the live-action Barbie movie could.
They gotta stop this, man. Whoever doing this, man, they gotta stop this. Like that ass, they gotta stop this, man. They gotta stop this. Like, there's no way they're making a Barbie movie live action. There's no way. There's no way, man. They're making everything that used to, be on toys back in the day. Now they're making it, bring that shit right back to life. There's no way though, man. They doing powerful girls. Well, I heard they said they can't. I don't know what happened to them, but something happened. Now they doing Barbie. They doing Red. What's that? Red Dog Clifford. They doing everything like that was old back. Well, not really old, but you know what I'm talking about. Back in the day, they bring that shit right now in this future. That shit crazy though. That shit crazy. They gotta stop. What we're doing is they gotta stop this shit. Like no cap. I'm not watching this shit. I'm not watching this. Hell no. Nah.
Could possibly be nominated for an Oscar. And
possibly not. How be not a Barbie? Be a not? That would be a joke. That's a joke right there. That's a joke. No cap.
A live-action Barbie movie could possibly be nominated for an Oscar.
That's
and the reason I say that is because we did get a big update on the live-action Barbie movie that is currently in the works. If you didn't know, it is going to star Margot Robbie, and the big kicker that we just found out is that it's going to be written and directed by Greta Gerwig. If you don't know too much about her, her last 3 movies, Lady Bird, Little Woman, and 20th Century Woman, all got Oscar recognition on some level, whether it was for writing, directing, or the performances in the movie. And so when you have a talent like that has a proven track record of being able to deliver Oscar-worthy movies, I don't think it's going to be that different when it comes to the live-action Barbie film. Margot Robbie did have this to say exactly on what to expect from the Barbie movie. She said, people generally hear Barbie and think, I know what that movie is going to be, and then they hear that Greta Gerwig is writing and directing it, and they're like, oh, well maybe I don't. I think this is...
Hey, that's what I thought. I'm like, but I don't know that actor though. Not actor, but that director. But maybe she do it good, but I'm not watching that shit though. I know, I mean, it's for the kids. Pretty much for the girls, you know what I'm saying, that's kids, you know what I'm saying, they gonna watch it. Let them watch it, you know what I mean, no cap. I ain't gonna watch that shit. No cap.
Cool, and it's just a great example that you could take something that might not sound like it would make a great movie, like a Barbie film, but you put the right people in charge of the project, like Margot Robbie is definitely gonna make a great Barbie, and proven talent like Greta Gerwig behind the writing and directing, it could be a formula for success. And just thinking about the alternative Barbie movie that we almost got, because it wasn't too long ago that we heard this movie was gonna star Amy Schumer, and it was gonna be about a...
she funny though, I ain't gonna lie, she funny as hell though. They bring that bitch through it, I might have to watch this shit. No, low key, you know what I mean? But yeah, no cap.
Barbie who was imperfect in a perfect Barbie world, and it would be a comedy, and I think you can imagine how that movie would have gone down. So throwing it off to you guys, you hear the talent behind the Barbie movie, does this excite you, or do you think it's still gonna be a crap fest? Moving on to something that a lot of people did think was a crap fest, and that is Chris Pratt's Tomorrow War. Now I want to be clear, I did not think it was a crap fest. I actually really liked the movie.
Come on now, it was good. It was good. You know what I'm saying? Let me know in the comment down below it was good. Yes or no. Let me know in the comment down below. You know what I mean? Let me know in the comments down below. It was a good movie though. Just let me know in the comments. You know what I mean? It was good though. I watched on Amazon Prime. You feel me, man? No cap. It was a problem with that lighting though. When they were shooting guns, it was like it was shooting at me. I was like, damn. You know, I was like this. I'm like, damn. They shooting that. I think they messed with directing right there a little bit. You know what I'm saying, with the lighting, you know what I'm saying, when the gunshot, they like be in that motherfucking movie and shit. But other than that, it was good though. It was good as hell.
But when I made my review and said I liked it, I got a whole bunch of you guys saying that the movie sucked for y'all, and well, I'm sorry we had a different opinion, and I'm sorry.
I mean, you're gonna have that. You're gonna have that. Like I said in the beginning, you're gonna have that opinion. You know, you're gonna have people that say ass. That's every movie though. It ain't this movie. It's every movie. Ant-Man, Spider-Man, any movie you see, somebody gonna say his ass. Like, no cap.
Even more for you, because Deadline is now reporting that Chris Pratt's Tomorrow War is going to be getting a sequel. They have it here.
Nah, I will watch that sequel too. I will watch that dead ass. I will watch that because that shit did amazing. Okay, Amazon, y'all did y'all thing. Or whatever did they? You know, directing. Y'all did that thing. Okay.
Tomorrow War 2, Amazon and Skydance already in talks for a sequel, re-teaming with Chris Pratt and...
On July 16th, the battle begins.
We rapping now? Notorious P.I.G.
Director Chris McKay. The Tomorrow War has had an interesting history because it was a movie that Chris Pratt was really pushing for and was hoping would be the next big franchise, and then COVID struck and they didn't want to risk releasing the movie in this era, so they sold the film to Amazon for $200 million. And
oh, they sold. That's how Amazon got it. They sold it. Okay, because it was supposed to be on theaters, but they sold to Amazon, so they say, hey, you do what you want with it. You know, when you sold to a company, they do what they want. So, oh, okay.
And when it came out, it was mixed with audiences. I ended up liking the movie, taking it as just a fun blockbuster movie that felt like a throwback to like old 80s, 90s action movies if they got a big budget. I'm also a sucker for time traveling, and I thought the aliens in the film were really cool. And that's saying something because usually Hollywood-made CGI aliens tend to suck. But I also understood why some critics bashed it and they didn't think it was as great of a movie. But I bet you there's already somebody going into the comment section going, how the hell can it get a sequel? You saw the way the movie ended. Well, I'm gonna put up a picture real quick. When that picture goes away, it'll be the...
That's true too though, cause we saw that they killed the monsters, so what's next? Oh, I just noticed that too. Yeah, see, that's good. Yeah, I just noticed that. When you said that shit, I'm like, yeah, I forgot. They killed the monsters, so what's next? You know what I mean? In the sequel, like, is it? I mean, of course, she gonna probably get older. You know what I mean? So I don't know what's next. I don't know.
End of the spoilers. If you haven't seen the Tomorrow War, I think the obvious way that there can be a sequel for this movie is if you remember in the film, towards the end, they find the alien spaceship where these aliens came from, where they were all frozen in ice, and then they would have.
Yeah, but they kill them all. Am I right or wrong?
Eventually come out and start killing all humankind on there. Well, at some point in there, they get to the main control, and there are these smart aliens who were piloting the ship and accidentally landed on Earth. I think that is where you take the sequel. You explore who these smart aliens were. Why did they
okay, I get it.
create these monster aliens? Was Earth the original target? Throw in some more time travel. Maybe they've perfected the machine. They can go further back, forward. They never even touched upon why you can't have two people living at the same time. But that's just my opinion. I think it'd be really cool. What do you guys think about there being a Tomorrow War 2? And what do you think the plot should be? All right, moving on to all this superhero talk going on right here. Let's start off with Black Adam. As you guys know, Dwayne Johnson's Black Adam has actually just finished filming. Dwayne Johnson went on his Instagram earlier in the week and said that this was going to be the final week of shooting. So the film is done, and now we kind of have an idea who the villains of this film is going to be, and man, it could lead to some interesting stuff down the line. The Hollywood Reporter was recently doing an interview with one of the stars of Black Adam, Sarah Shahi, and in this interview she goes ahead and says, I play a character named Adriana. She's a freedom fighter that leads a big resistance against an evil malicious group called the Intergang. In the article, they describe them as, in DC Comics, Intergang are a powerful group of criminals armed with weapons and technology from the sinister New Gods on planet Apocalypse. The New Gods include Darkseid, who was the big bad guy of ZAIS.
We know Darkseid. We know his ass, folks. We know his ass, no cap.
Zack Snyder's Justice League, Intergang have now gone up against Superman more than once, and at one point, the group were led by Lex Luthor. A couple of reasons I think this is cool and
yeah, we know Luthor too, no cap.
Kind of shocking is because one, the Intergang is a group of villains, and well, Black Adam is gonna have a group of superheroes, the Justice Society of America. So you have that many heroes, I think you need a big villain or a group of villains, the Intergang now. But it's the connection to Darkseid and Apocalypse that really intrigues me, because this could be a planting of the seed for Darkseid to eventually be a bad guy for Black Adam to go up against. Now I know that's gonna piss some people off, that's gonna get them angry because they
no cap.
want Superman versus Darkseid, especially with the way Zack Snyder set that up, but even Zack Snyder has said himself that Warner Brothers is not going to consider his version of Justice League canon, and they're going to go with Justice League as the canon, which I think is dumb and ridiculous. But if that's the logic these movies are going to follow, we technically haven't seen Darkseid in the Black Adam universe, so this could be the planting of the seed for him to be a big bad guy later on if Intergang is being supplied with weapons from Apocalypse, where Darkseid is ruler. How are you guys feeling about this gang, and do you think Darkseid could be someone that Black Adam faces on in the future? Some MCU talk here with Ant-Man 3, titled Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. We just got an unexpected update about a second villain that was added into the movie that is actually a villain that we saw in the first film. It's being said by Vanity Fair that Yellow Jacket, played by Corey Stoll, is said to appear in Ant-Man 3 in some capacity. I think this is kind of cool, especially when you pair it up with the timing and coincidence of Loki episode.
Yeah, see, that's why they said that's why they want everybody to finish. That's why they want to drop the trailer yet for Spider-Man, because they want everybody to finish this Loki series. Then you get a hint like, oh, that's why they want to drop, because they might spoil Loki. You know what I mean? So everything Loki connects with Ant-Man, or but like everything Loki connects with everything, like anything. You know what I mean? No cap. That's on my foot. But yeah, no cap though, man. So That's why they wanted to watch Loki, which I understand though. Loki's a good series though, and plus it tells everything what's going on in the multiverse and shit like that. So yeah.
Having a Yellow Jacket helmet in the episode, and everyone watching Loki heavily theorizing that Kang the Conqueror is somehow the bad guy behind that series, and Kang the Conqueror is already the main villain confirmed for Ant-Man 3.
Oh yeah, they give it away too. I ain't noticed that. He is gonna be on Ant-Man. Yeah, they just gave away the villain. I mean, they been giving away the villain. We just. Oh yeah, it might be Kang. Might be Kang though. That'd be easy. That'd be too easy though. But it might be though. Might be.
All these connections are starting to come together, but it's like, didn't Yellow Jacket die at the end of Ant-Man 3 when he got sucked into the quantum realm and he became pudding? It looks like, for all we know, he could just be stuck into the quantum realm, living there. Maybe Kang the Conqueror finds him, shelters him, heals him. Plus, having the fact that he already has that pre-built-in hate for Scott and Hank Pym and all that family, I think already makes him a cool villain to come back. I still think it's kind of awesome that they brought him in, because I thought some of the fight scenes between Ant-Man and Yellow Jacket were really cool. So to see that happen maybe again, I think would be awesome. But you guys hear that Yellow Jacket is looking to appear in Ant-Man 3. Does that excite you, or do you not care? Back into the DC universe here, we have plot details involved with the upcoming Batgirl movie. If you didn't know, the DC universe is moving forward with a Batgirl film that will be live action, and it's even said to be an HBO Max exclusive. Well, the Illuminati, who has been a very reliable source here on the channel and has been very spot on with character descriptions, has now given us some of the characters that'll be in the Batgirl movie, and it kind of reveals who the villain will be. In the article, they go ahead and say,
Go again.
Batgirl is looking to cast an actress in her early 20s to play the lead, Barbara Gordon, aka Batgirl. They are also looking to cast an actor in his 50s to play Commissioner Gordon, Batgirl's father. And he is described as a strong supporting character in the film. Perhaps most intriguing is the casting for their villain. Batgirl is looking for an actor in his 50s and 60s to play the villain, who is described as a disgruntled former firefighter. A lot to dig in there, but let's dive into who this villain is. If you look at the Batman Rogues gallery, there is really only one disgruntled former firefighter that stands out, and that is the villain Firefly. Firefly is a villain in the Batman Rogues gallery who's a professional arsonist, goes around flying with a flamethrower, just going ahead and putting things on fire. Funny enough, this character was actually rumored to appear in the Batman with Robert Pattinson. I wonder now if he's still going to show up in the movie, or now because they've decided to make him the villain in Batgirl, he won't show up there. We've seen this happen with Warner Bros. And DC. If a character is going to appear somewhere else, they take them out of another thing. Because Harley Quinn was supposed to show up in an episode of Arrow, but then they wanted to use her for Suicide Squad and other stuff, so they made Arrow remove that Harley Quinn reference. Or maybe it'll work in their favor. They introduce a version of Firefly in Robert Pattinson's Batman, and then you'll get a whole different version in Batgirl's movie. I don't think the films will be connected, especially since they say here they're going to cast their own Commissioner Gordon, and Robert Pattinson's Batman already has a Commissioner Gordon, and it also lets you know this isn't connected to Ben Affleck's Batman because he also has a Commissioner Gordon played by J.K. Simmons. This is what the Flash movie is going to do for the DC universe, and when we witness that, it's going to show the multiverse that there's different universes, and this Batgirl movie will probably take place in her own universe where she has her own Batman, her own Gotham, and isn't really connected into the DCU, but because it's the multiverse, it is connected into the DCU. I'm looking forward to how this could turn out. I hope it goes good. I'm just curious to see if Batman will be part of the movie. Also, with them saying that Batgirl will be in her early 20s, that's like pretty young for Batgirl. But I want to hear from you guys. What do you think of these plot details for Batgirl, and do you like the sound of Firefly being the villain? Finally, talking about the upcoming Flash movie, we have some pretty jaw-dropping news, but we do have to take it with a grain of salt. A couple of eagle-eyed DC fans started noticing yesterday that the Instagram page for Picture Vehicle Ltd, which is the company currently working on the designs, costumes, and vehicles for the Flash movie. They've even worked on other projects like Fast and Furious and even Robert Pattinson's Batman movie. Well, we all know they're currently hard at work with the Flash film. Well, they also went ahead to their Instagram and posted kind of a jaw-dropping look at a certain Batarang that really resembles the Batman and Robin Batarang. If you look at this thing here, it's obviously...
Hold on, Batman logo looks familiar. Batarang? Nah, Batman Williamson.
the Batman symbol, but inside of it is Chris O'Donnell's Batarang as Robin from the later Batman movies. This really has my mind kind of going all over the place. Because for one, we know Michael Keaton's Batman is going to be part of the Flash movie. He's going to be teaming up with him. That's been confirmed now for the longest time. But we all figured that his Batman would be inspired all the way from Batman 1989 to Batman Returns, because after that they went ahead and replaced Michael Keaton with Val Kilmer and then later George Clooney. Those movies were considered a little campier and stepped down in quality just a little bit, even though I still enjoy them. And now it actually might be that they'll try and keep some of that canon and reintroduce Robin into the Flash movie, who could possibly be Nightwing by now when we see that film. I also want to bring it back to that leaked teaser trailer that we got a couple weeks back that I obviously can't show anything because the last time I did, my video got taken down.
Yeah,
but in that teaser trailer that is going to be shown at DC Fandom later in the year, there was a character that was blurred out by whoever leaked the footage, and everyone was speculating like crazy. I wonder who that character could be. He was sitting in the Batmobile with Michael Keaton. He's also standing next to him when Batman and the Flash are going to be saving Sasha Calle's Supergirl. Could that hidden character possibly be Robin? And Warner Brothers has yet to reveal that Chris O'Donnell is returning, or it might not even be Chris O'Donnell, because if you remember, originally with Batman 3 that was going to be directed by Tim Burton, he wanted to have Marlon Wayans as Robin. But again, this could just be all taken out of context. For all we know, it could have just been an employee for this company that was messing with the Batarangs that they're making for this movie. Is a big fan of Batman and Robin, made it, and then wanted to post it online. But if we make a big enough deal about this, and then they go ahead and delete that post, you know what happens when studios delete posts.
Facts, no cap.
It confirms something. How are you guys feeling about the costume designers for the Flash movie going ahead and hinting that they're making Batman and Robin Batarangs? But that is all the movie news we currently have going on right now, guys. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video and geek out with me. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitter at 3CFilms or on TikTok at 3CFilms. But as always, I'm Chris. Take care.
Anyway, man, leave a like, man. So my channel, hit the bell if you're new. And yeah though, man, let me know what y'all think about all these news, man. Let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, I'm out, y'all, and yeah, I'm out. And let me know y'all watch that Barbie live action. Not me though. Not me at all though. But let me know in the comments though. You know what I'm saying? Though. But yeah, I'm out, y'all. Love all of y'all. I'm out. Alright. Peace.